Right, good morning, people. This is Lyme Diary Blogs Day 1. And yeah, this just be random thoughts of things that are happening to me at this point, and that I want to make clear that, I guess not just me, many others are going through, which is crazy. Like, for instance, today, I mean, first thing I'm going to do is I woke up, I'm going to take all the supplements and stuff. It's really sunny. I waited years to have some sort of a summer. And yeah, but at the same time, I realized, man, yeah, 10 years passed, right? And this is hitting me more than I ever thought. And I'm starting to be a little bit pissed off about it. I really wanted to live the summer, but obviously financially and the support and no car, obviously I need to keep a safe place in nature and for life. That's what keeps me with support and so on. But obviously moving already is hard enough, because when I do actually go to somewhere with people and so on, it takes me a while. But I'm trying really, really hard to do all these things, to move, to why do we have to find ourselves in these situations? Why are these diseases, or however you want to call it, intoxication, so bloody hard, no? So yeah, that's the thing, no? That's part of the healing as well. And I believe this is not talked enough. You know how prisoners have like a kind of reinsertion into society, something like that? People that are sick for so long, we need the same. It's a slow process where you have to get used to all these kind of things and movement, and at the same time that you can, retire, or the place that you're living is safe without toxins and so on, to keep it and maintain. But moving, so yeah, not having a car, lacking people, lacking friends, having all the flashbacks, I guess, of all the bad treatment I had in the past, ignorance from people, the way that you're obviously a lot better, but you're not fully there, so you're not completely functioning like everyone else. It's such a heavy point. And I'm finding myself here, which is freaking me out, if I'm honest. It just feels, yeah, I don't know. Imagine that, you go to space, or you do something huge, but no one knows, no? It's not like I want recognition, but I want proportional support, let's say, at least, so I can move on, no? And it doesn't happen, because this is not the C word, this is not any other word. People do not understand these diseases. They come and go. You function 1 hour, and then the next you need to rest. Uh, you know, um, Chemical sensitivities, all these things are not understood. So that's why I'm trying my best to make it not understand how this works and that it happens. But yeah, I was not expecting, when I was surviving, that I was gonna find myself in this point like this. And I really hope that I, start meeting people and moving and so on, but safely. When I say safely, I mean that there's a support system, and kind of a care that, say, for instance, finally I go and leave a festival or whatever it is. I need to be careful. I need to be supported in a way, and know that I can't do it. No, that's mostly what I'm lacking, because we keep surviving for so long that we forget, no? And let's face it, most of us lack, the financial part, the how to restart things, and the support system. So I don't know. I just put it out there, because hopefully all this is gonna be sorted too. But I just cannot believe that we have to, on top of everything else, go through this. No. Uh, so yeah, what can I say? Once you get to the point where you're finally better, unless you have family around you, more people, and people understand, it's gonna be pretty tough. No, because I mean, in my case, I'm still not fully there. I still crash. I don't have the same energy as everyone else has, which makes it hard. Um, and very hard for people to understand. So it's like you have to measure yourself. But when you are relying on others, when you depend on others, you can't do that, because you go at their rhythm. And option number two is just staying, and just not advancing, in my view, no? Because what I need now the most is this, is just like keeping a stable place in nature and so on, that's for sure with support, that's like the base. But building on that with cars so we can move and live things and remember what being happy is, because I can't remember barely, and yeah, and love and all this, and how to build a life, no, which in most cases we found ourselves at zero. And yeah, I know I talked about this already in another video, but I wanted to say it again. And this is one of the reasons I created the GoFundMe campaign, which is down here in the link, in the comments. And yeah, that's the point. I want to restart living. I want to feel safe as well. Feel safe knowing that all the meds, everything needed is going to be there. Um, I can't do that, and I can work like a normal person at the same time. So the only way for me to do it are ways like this, same as I'm doing with this, same as if I helping people with all these things, which I think are very valuable as well, because at some point talking to other people that's been through this has saved my life too. So yeah, guys, I believe that hopefully and really slowly we can get there, but obviously with dignity and kind of fast, because the age is another thing. You lost a lot of time. So if someone that's been through this really wants to make a project and start and also maintain this with dignity, I don't know, I mean, it's not just with me, it's with many others. But I really believe this project is gonna help a lot. It helped with all the hair loss I had, which was insane. And yeah, that's the reason I created the campaign. And the product, I explain how it works in the description. And yeah, so what can I say? Hopefully, if any of you can give me a hand, some of you had, which I'm really grateful for, it'll be fantastic. So we can start thinking, and it's not all on top of my mom, which I mean, it is just too much for one person, no? But yeah, and then regarding all the sadness and grief that comes with losing a lot of people, that I keep thinking, oh my God, if they were here, I could move on. No, they have no idea of through with all this. It's been brutal, and yet, what can I say? I don't usually make videos complaining, but I mean, I keep talking with more people, and in all the phases of the disease, we find ourselves lacking something very important, which is exactly this. No, so anyway, that was it. That was enough. Yeah, I hope you're well. Have a good day, and yeah, please give me a hand, and let's start this so we can keep moving, so we can spread knowledge, so we can help others, so and live mainly, because most people that's gone through this spent a decade in a room. It's bloody hard, and we still have to maintain it, and with everything but living, no, with plays and so on. So thanks for watching. Have a good day. It's sunny here. I hope you enjoy it. Bye.